So I have publicly said that I'm keeping my eyes very, very close to the Tamira character, and I think that the character has holes. And when I say holes, I don't mean okay, everybody don't have like an issue going on here and there. Get this here sticking down. It's not that you don't have an issues going on here and there, but it is that there are some things about her that are extremely fake that I've noticed. And I've called it out, but people say, no, O'Neill, you know what? I think you're just overreacting. I wanted to watch this encounter with her and Amber. Let's see exactly how that goes. Let's go.
Actually, I wasn't expecting the both of you here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I figured he told you that I was coming.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't. But
Is everything okay?
actually, Tamara, no, it's not.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to figure out how to say this in a diplomatic way, but I can only be real.
Oh Lord, so here it comes. So remember now what some of y'all tell me now is that, Tamira don't know the other side of the story with Amber. So let's see exactly if she don't really know the other side of the story or she has ignored the other side of the story because there's a difference between the two of the things.
Really don't do fake energy.
I mean, by all means, let me know what's wrong.
It's interesting. We connected at church a while back, exchanged numbers, talked a few times over the phone, and hung out a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And never, ever had you mentioned you were friends with Shayla. And it's just, I don't know, it's just, what's the word that comes to mind? It seems very disloyal. It seems fake. And I understand we weren't best of friends. But to be going back and forth between me and Shayla, knowing what I was going through, knowing that she was sleeping with my husband and had a whole baby, I mean, it just makes me question your character.
Stop it right there, sir. So number one, O'Neill had told y'all this before that Tamira knows about the entire story. Y'all said no, Tamira don't know about the entire story. No, that's why she's here. So and whatever it is, and I kept calling this out for a little bit, right? Remember when I was calling it out, and y'all said no, O'Neill, why you always think that these girls are doing this and I said, well, she has shown signs. She has shown signs before, and I remember them having an encounter, and I spoke on it, and people said, "No, O'Neill, that's not what has occurred." Well, now you're realizing that that has actually occurred. She and Amber spoke about this entire thing from before. Then she speak to Shayla about it. What Tamira has done is chosen her side. And her side that she's chosen is Shayla's side. So get it out on the head from right now. At this point in time, she's in the same category. Like you said, Delicia, Shayla, and that's what it is.
I could definitely understand why something like that would make you uncomfortable. You don't know me very well,
Clearly,
but
I don't.
Clearly nobody knows you. Not even me to know you neither because all of a sudden you're over here. So I try to come kiki and whatever it is. Yeah. We don't know you. Clearly. Clearly say you're in a different things. Clearly. Don't even bother with that Tamir about we don't know you. Please. We know enough.
I'm not a person who does drama. And what happened between you and Shayla, while I don't agree with it, and I'm very sorry that that happened, I have nothing to do with that. And yes, I spend time with Shayla. She's a very good friend to me. And not to take away from anything that you've been through, but I don't have anything to do with y'all's situation.
But you're friends with her, and so that says everything about you. The mere fact that you understand what has occurred and how this woman has preyed on someone else's husband should be a red flag for you. If you can't find that as a red flag, remember, it's not a boyfriend, it's not none of the other thing, them is a husband. Somebody who someone else is married to. That does question into account your character. It questions your character. If I was in the same thing of whatever it may be, my character would be questioned. So at this point in time, Honeypot can't argue her way out of this. That's why people keep calling her the honey trap. That's why them say she's the honey trap. But Honeypot, that's why people keep calling her the honey trap because they realize that she is a trap.
Yeah, but it's giving, why be in my house? If you don't do drama, why are you here, Tamara?
Well, I'm here because my man brought me here.
Yeah, but I get that. But it would have been a nice time to say, hey, Wayne, I don't think it's a great idea for me to come over Amber's house, who I'm friends with the woman who slept with her husband, who almost tore up her marriage. And I never mentioned it to her. And I never told her that I was friends with this lady. That would be a good time for maybe you to not come here.
And that is fair. That's a very, very fair argument. If you're this person that doesn't do all of this drama, hear me out. If you're saying, you know what, I'm not into the whole heap of drama and I don't want to do the drama thing, then yes, Amber is extremely correct. You should have declined the invitation to try to go to Amber's house. But remember when I told y'all, when remember when she was looking at Anthony those particular ways and she shunned Anthony and she spoke to him like he was just a piece of nothing at all. And I said, what exactly was that? And y'all told me, no, it's because it's Anthony and blah 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 blah. And she not this. And I said, but how can she give Anthony that face and not give Shayla the same face? And now you're seeing what's going on now. You're seeing that she also does not like Amber because now she has picked her side. So as far as I'm concerned, birds of a feather flock together.
Well, you work with Wayne, you know he's gonna do whatever he wants to do. And also, I didn't think that it was gonna be this type of energy, but I understand that it makes you uncomfortable. I don't ever wanna be anywhere that I'm not welcome. So, if you're not feeling it, I can go.
Leave. We don't want you there. We don't want you there. Go on your yard. Go on your yard, man. Go on your block. Sure. Go on your yard. Listen to me, man. Go on your yard. We don't necessarily need you here. You can go. Leave the Dalton's premises extremely right now. Leave. Pack your bags, Miss Lady, and leave. We don't need you at the Dalton's residence. Yes, you can go. Yeah, make it seem as if everybody wanted to be around for whatever it may be. That's what it is. I have come to a head with this girl as far as I'm concerned because I've watched her long enough, and as far as she's concerned, Shayla is a ride or die friend, and she knows the history of that baby. She knows the history of Amber. She knows the history of the situation, and for her to choose the side that she has chosen has told me everything I need to know about her. But no, only get the seat from her own Amber.
I mean, sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me too.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you, Amber. Run that out of your house because run out the idiot. Run out the idiot girl. Hey, idiot girl. Come out of my house. Go ahead. But I can leave, What I can do is that I can really and truly leave. It sounds good to me. If you want me to leave, then I will just leave. Leave. That's what I want if leave.
What's up, man?
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt y'all conversation, but I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
I was showing hands up. Can I get time?
Not you in my house, friends with Shayla.
Good. Amber is correct for what she's doing. Why would I want to keep someone in my house that is friends with another person? Why? Why would I keep you in my house and I know your stance on things and you should have had a better stance than that? Even if I say you don't do drama, then be friends with none of us at all because it means you don't want to get into the middle of it. But the mere fact that you have chosen a side, and I told y'all before that she chose a side, and people have said, no, O'Neal, that's not what you're seeing. I think you look too deep into things. O'Neal, you're paranoid, and that's what they tell me. O'Neal called it, and I told y'all, I asked y'all, what was that she was giving Anthony? When Anthony said, yeah, sure, you can take my number for the party thing, for whatever it is. And she said, oh, no, I'll talk to your wife. But now you're here talking to his wife, and I'm glad Amber has caught her exactly where she needs to catch her, which is the fakeness. Because I've been saying that there is something about the honeypot girl that does not seem right. The way she goes about things that doesn't seem right. Now, y'all may be correct. She can probably break Wayne's heart because she presents as though she's not this, but she's actually this in retrospect. I'm watching her. Me I watch her. Long time now me sit down paying close attention to the Tamira character. She fake. She's extremely fake. Amber has questioned her, and the questions that Amber has asked her, best line of questioning I've seen. Best line of questioning that I've seen a long, long time in the Kountry Wayne skits from Amber. The line of questioning and the line of argument that Amber has put together and given her, you notice that she could not have responded because she knew right off the cuff that, hey, you know what? I may just be an actual hypocrite. Maybe me really and truly is a hypocrite, and that's exactly what Tamira is. Tamira is a hypocrite. I'm not gonna stop saying it again. She is a hypocrite. I'm glad Amber catch her this morning. She caught her. I told you so she know about the various things. So for those who tell me say she don't know about it, I want to tell you right now she know about it. She know about it. She knows about it, but she has chosen a side. And the day me see her do that little thing with Anthony was the day me said to myself, you know, I only that girl I need the whip. What you say? Long time she need the whip. So I burn Amber, I burn a fire upon that right now. And all we're gonna tell you right now is like, share, comment, subscribe. I talk to you soon, burn a fire.
More fire.
Blaze a hot
All our burn corruption, sir. More fire.